Yes, everyone, good morning. So, guys, hope it is loud and clear to all of you, those who are sitting online. If yes, then just let me know in the chat box and we can start with the class. Yes, everyone. Everyone, guys, hope it is loud and clear. I can see some of you like Muskan, Surya. Just let me know and we can start. All right. All right. Okay, so guys, yesterday, we are in the middle of a topic which is time, speed and distance. So yesterday we have discussed about the relationship of time and speed, right? We have discussed about the ratio and we have discussed some questions based on that. And we have discussed some UPSC questions also that came from that topic, right? So guys, today we have relative speed with us, and based on relative speed, we can go to problems on trains, and we can also discuss the problems on boats and streams, right? So let's start today's class, guys. So before that, let me just tell you, this is the YouTube channel where the classes are going on, right? And this is the study material that we follow, and this is the test series, right? And this is the Telegram group for the discussion, and this is the Telegram channel for the regular updates. All right. And yes, this is the programs other than these free courses, right, which are already going on over YouTube, and these are some paid courses of our. All right. So guys, let's start today's session. So first concept that we are going to discuss is relative speed, right? So friends, I'll tell you what is relative speed. So first of all, the term relative speed, right? Relative, I mean with respect to each other, right? With respect to someone else, relative, correct? So here, there are two conditions, like two vehicles can move in the same direction, right? They can go in the same direction, or they can move in the opposite direction. Guys, is it clear? So in both the cases, what will be the relative speed? Fine. So let me tell you, you might have observed one phenomenon in your life. Suppose that you are going to your school or you are going to your college on your, let's say, bike, or let's say your bicycle, fine, with your friend. You and your friend are on two different bicycles, you going parallelly, and you guys are talking to each other, right? You might have observed this in your life, correct? So, you know what, guys, when you are talking to someone, it means you should be, or you have to be stable with respect to that person, right? If you guys are talking to each other, it means you guys are almost stable with respect to each other. Okay, I repeat, fine. So if you are talking to someone, you have to be stable with respect to that person. But situation is you both are moving, right? It means what? With respect to each other, your relative speed is 0, right? Since you guys are moving almost at the same speed, then only you can talk to each other. Yes or no? Right. That's why when the two vehicles are moving in opposite direction, then relative speed will be considered as the difference between the two speeds. Everyone, yes or no? When two vehicles are moving in same direction, then the relative speed will be considered as the difference between the two speeds, right? Here, mod of V1, V2. Everyone, what is mod? What is mod of V1, V2? So V1 is the speed of velocity of one vehicle, V2 is the velocity of second vehicle, and V1 minus V2 is the difference, and mod is what? Everyone, mod means only the modulus, the value part, right? If it is 5, then it is 5. If it is minus 5, then also it is 5. Because you can't represent the speed as the negative quantity, right? So relative speed has to be the positive quantity. So that's why we are taking the modulus. We are taking the mod of it, right? Because we don't know V1 is greater or V2 is greater. Correct, everybody? Right? So by default, the difference will be treated as the positive difference. Everybody clear now? Right? So this is the relative speed when the vehicle are moving in the same direction. Right? Now when the vehicle are moving in the opposite direction, guys. Okay? When the vehicles are moving in the opposite direction. So you might have observed one more phenomenon in your life. Suppose that you are sitting in a train, right? And one more train on the parallel track in the opposite direction is going. So what you have observed, the train is going so rapidly, you know. You might have observed this. बहुत तेजी से आपको लगता है कि ट्रेन निकल गई. Fine. So you know what? That train looks like going with the relative speed where your speed, I mean that your train's speed and that train's speed is added. Clear everybody? So when two objects are moving in the opposite direction, then the relative speed will be the summation of the two speeds. Guys, okay? Clear everyone? Right? So this is the concept of relative speed. Now let's talk about some examples of it. Fine. Let me talk about a very basic example of it first. For example, there are two stations, let's say A and B. Everyone, let's say there are two stations A and B. Fine. And let's say 11 AM. One train starts from A at the rate of 60 kilometers per hour. And at the same time, another train starts from B at the rate of 40 kilometers per hour. Right? And the distance between these two stations is, let's say, 500 kilometers. Right? Now, my question to you is, when these two trains will meet or they will cross each other? Getting it? When they will meet? Everybody fine? So now just think on it, everyone. If suppose that if I just allow them to run for 1 kilometer, just think on it, right? Let's say till 12 o'clock, what will be the situation? The situation is, this train will be running 60 kilometers and this train will be running 40 kilometers, right? So now, what is the gap between them now? The gap between them will be reduced by 100 kilometers. Everybody, yes or no? So which means they are reducing, they are approaching towards each other. They are approaching towards each other at the rate of 100 kilometers per hour. Is it clear, everybody? So they are approaching towards each other at the rate of 100 kilometers per hour. Now, for meeting, let's say this is the meeting point, suppose that, right? Let's say at this point, these two trains are meeting, right? So for meeting, you know what? The train from A has to come to this point and the train from B has to come to this point and the meeting will take place. Correct? So together, both of the trains are covering 500 kilometers. Correct, everybody? Together, both of the trains are covering 500 kilometers. I mean, distance covered by this train plus distance covered by this train is equal to 500 kilometers. Guys, okay? Right. And question is at what time they will cross each other or at what time they will meet each other. Fine. So time is what? Time is distance upon speed. Correct? So speed will be considered as the relative speed because both the objects are moving. Correct, everyone? So distance will be what? 500. Speed will be what? 100. What is the answer? 5 hours. So in 5 hours meeting will take place. 5 hours after 11, guys. After 11, what is the answer? 4 p.m. Everyone clear with this? So at 4 p.m. the meeting will take place. Fine, everyone, right? So if you want to write it, you may please write it, right? Or wait, I'll ask you one more question. Guys, just tell me the quick answer while reading the question, right? In fact, not reading the question, I'll just make it a diagram. And just by looking at the diagram, please try to tell me the answer. Everyone, the question is, there are two stations, A and B, right? Let's say at 1 p.m. one train starts from A and another starts from B towards each other. Fine. The speed of this train is, let's say, 40 kilometers per hour. And the speed of this train, let's say, 50 kilometers per hour. Fine. And the distance between them is, let's say, 270 kilometers. Question is, at what time the meeting will take place? Just tell me the answer, quick. Huh? Yes. The answer is 4 p.m. Everyone, it's clear? The meeting will take place at 4 p.m. Guys, it's fine. Right? Okay. Now, let us take another case, guys. One more case. Here, Bimi, it's fine. Right? So here, both the trains are starting at the same time. Here also both the trains are starting at the same time. Right? In some situations, they may be starting at the different time also. Right? It may also happen. Fine. So let's take that case where they are starting at the different timings. Guys, for example, everybody, For example, let's say there are two stations, A and B, right? Let's say they are 450 kilometers apart from each other. All right? So, at 9 a.m., a train starts from A at the rate of 25 kilometers per hour. Correct? Right? And at, let's say, 11 a.m., one more train starts from B, right, at the rate of 55 kilometers per hour, for example, right, at the rate of 55 kilometers per hour. The question is, at what time they will meet now? Everybody got the question? So just tell me, guys, how to approach this question. You don't have to tell me the answer, you just have to tell me the approach, how you are going to approach this question, everyone. कैसे करेंगे?
We will subtract the distance of 2 hours covered by A from
Yes.
total distance.
Very good. See, guys, here at 9 a.m., right, at 9 a.m., only one train is moving, and at 11 a.m., both the train starts moving. Getting it? So from 11 a.m., it will be relative speed. But till 9 to 11, only train A is moving, right? So first of all, between 9 to 11, we have to move train A, and after that, it will be treated as the relative speed condition. Guys, is it clear? Right? So till 11 a.m., only this train is traveling, right? So guys, this train is moving at the rate of 25 kilometers per hour. From 9 to 11, these are 2 hours, right? So in those 2 hours, it will be covering how many kilometers? 50 kilometers, right? So everyone, train A will be covering 50 kilometers. Now this is the situation of 11 a.m. everyone. This is the situation of 11 a.m. One train is starting from here, another train is starting from here, and the distance between them is 400 kilometers. Everybody, yes or no? Now, this question is completely converted to this condition. Yes or no, guys? Right? Now, this is 25, this is 55. What is the relative speed? What is the relative speed? 80. 80, right? And this is 400. 400 by 80 will be 5. So 5 hours after 11 a.m. Everyone, yes or no? 5 hours after 11 a.m. the meeting will take place. Correct? So what is the answer? Right, 4 p.m. Anyone? Any doubt? Any query? Any confusion? Anyone in the class? Guys, fine now? All of you? Sakshi, it's okay? Yes. And what's your name? I just... Vikas. Yeah. It's fine now, Vikas? Huh? Please note it down, guys. All the 3 cases, please note it down. Yeah. Yes, friends, those who are sitting online, guys, any doubt, any confusion, any query? Everyone? Kamal, now it's clear to you? All right, that's great. Yes, please note it down, guys. Yes, everyone done? Any doubt, friends? Any confusion? No? Huh? Anyone? Any query? No? Okay, those who are sitting online, Surya, Samir, Kritika, Vara Telugu, Ravi, Prabhakaran, Muskan. Guys, it's fine, huh? Done. Okay. All right. Shall we move now, guys? Everyone, हटाओ इसे. Note कर लिया आप लोगों ने? हाँ? Everybody? Done? Any doubt, guys? Aditya, any confusion? No? Okay. ठीक है. हटाया जाए इसको. Everybody? Sharing? Comfortable? Huh? Okay, that's great. हटाओ इसे. Now, friends, based on this concept, right, we have one question. Now, it's your turn to solve that question, right? Okay, and friends, put down your pens, right? Everyone, please put down your pens. You have to tell me the answer just by thinking about the question. Right, everyone? Okay, all right. Yes, read the question. I'll draw the diagram if you want, right? But you don't have to write anything, you just have to think, right? I'll draw the diagram. Guys, put down your pens. I'll draw the diagram. The diagram says they are 390 kilometers apart, right? One train starts from A at 10 a.m. with the speed of what? 65. And another train starts from B at 11 with the speed of 35. Right. Question is at what time they are meeting, right? Okay. Please guys, don't write anything and tell me the answer. Everyone just look at the figure and tell me the answer. Yes, yes. Yes, you're right. Ah, it's
225.
okay, 225. Oh, all right. Guys, I'm getting one answer as 225 and one answer as 235. Guys, any other answer? 225? Okay. Any other answer, guys?
225.
Okay. Guys, Sakshi, what's your answer? You're not getting it?
Without writing.
Oh, अच्छा ठीक है. All right. Vikas? No problem. ठीक है. Yes, Ayan, what's your answer? हाँ. Yes. So what is the final answer? 225. Okay. See, everyone, let me tell you, in the examination, guys, इधर रुक जाइए, मत करिए कुछ, गलत हो जाएगा, रुक जाइए. In the examination, guys, you will get the first option as 225, and that will be trap. You know why? Let me tell you, guys. You all are getting. अभी मैं solve भी कर दूंगा, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. आप देखते रहिए इसको. Everyone, please इसको देखिए. 3.25 hours you are getting, right? And why 3.25 hours you are getting? Let me tell you. This is 10 a.m. right? So till 11 a.m. this train will move, right? So this will be 65, right? After that, this is 325 left, right? So guys, at 11 a.m. the situation is one train is starting from here with the speed of 65, another train is starting from here with the speed of 35. 65 plus 35 is 100. So 325 divided by 100 will be 3.25 hours. 3.25 hours after 11 a.m. the meeting will take place.
315.
Right, 3.25 hours after 11 a.m. the meeting will take place. Sakshi, it's fine now?
Yes.
Right. Now friends, but the confusion is what you know. The confusion is, this is 3.25, right? So actually, this is 3 hours and 15 minutes. Everyone, yes or no? This is 3 hours and 15 minutes. Why? मुझे ये बताइए 1.5 hours का मतलब क्या होता है? This is 1 hour and 30 minutes, right? This is not 1 hour and 50 minutes. 1 hour is of 60 minutes, guys. 1 hour is not of 100 minutes. आप समझ पा रहे हैं कि नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं? Right? So meeting will take place after 3 hours and 15 minutes. I mean 11 AM के बाद 3 hours and 15 minutes. Right? Getting it, yes or no? So the correct answer will be what, guys? The correct answer is 2:15 PM. Right? Not 2:25. The correct answer is this. Everyone, yes or no? Clear? Yes. तो ध्यान रखिएगा एग्जाम में आपको बहुत इम्पेशेंट नहीं होना है, राइट? ठीक है, ये नहीं कि आप एक्साइटेड जो होकर के आपने सीधे बस 225 कर दिया, राइट? ओके गाइस, गेटिंग इट? एनीवन, एनी डाउट, एनी कंफ्यूजन, एनी क्वेरी? मुझे बताइए 3.25 तो सभी का आ गया था कि नहीं आया था? ये बात समझ में आई? विकास आपको समझ में आई? साक्षी आपको समझ में आया 3.25 कैसे आया, राइट? अब 3.25 आपको ऐड करना है 11 AM में, लेकिन 3.25 का मतलब 3 घंटे 25 मिनट नहीं है। 3.25 का मतलब है 3 घंटे 15 मिनट, राइट? बिकॉज दिस इज 0.5 ऑफ एन आवर, 0.5 ऑफ 60, दिस इज 0.25, 0.25 इज 1/4 ऑफ 60 मिनट्स, गाइस। आप समझ पा रहे हैं? This is 1/4 of 60 minutes. So 1/4 of 60 is 15 minutes. All right. Aditya, what happened? समझ नहीं आया? ठीक, कोई बात नहीं. 0.25 means what? It is 1/4, right? 1/4 of an hour. Yes or no? 3.25 means what? 3 hours complete plus 1/4 hour more. Yes or no? Right? 1/4 hour of, 1/4 of the hour more. So 1/4 of the hour means what? 1/4 an hour means 60 minutes. So this is 15 minutes. Yes or no? हाफ एन आवर का मतलब कितना होता है ये बताओ? हाफ एन आवर का मतलब होता है 30 मिनट्स. हाफ ऑफ 60 एक्चुअली वो होता है. आप समझ पा रहे हैं? तो ऐसे ही 1/4 ऑफ 60 होगा ना ये. दिस विल बी 15. एवरीबडी क्लियर नाउ? राइट? ठीक है. तो अब देखिए, आपको बहुत छोटी छोटी चीजों में स्मार्ट होना पड़ेगा. आप समझ पा रहे हैं? राइट? और these small things will create the big difference, guys. Let me tell you. राइट? कुछ भी लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, मतलब लिखिए आप सब कुछ, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ, लेकिन जब आपको चीजें समझ में आ जाए, आपको जो इसमें कैची पॉइंट्स है वो लिखिए. क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना इज नॉट द प्रॉब्लम, गाइस. क्वेश्चन तो सभी सॉल्व कर देंगे, राइट? क्वेश्चन तो क्लास 7th का स्टूडेंट भी सॉल्व कर देगा. आप अगर एनसीईआरटी उठा के देखोगे, so this topic will be there in class 7th standard, 7th standard or 8th standard, right? So when you have already done with all these things in your 7th or 8th standard, then why are you doing it again and again? What's the point of doing it again and again, right? So now जो उस समय आपने नहीं किया है, अब वो करने का समय आ गया है. समझ पा रहे हैं? राइट? ओके, आंसर आपने उस समय भी निकाला होगा. एक्स देखिए, अगर आप एक्स मानेंगे तो आपको वाई भी मानना पड़ेगा. कितनों पे ध्यान देंगे? हाँ, बटेंगे तो कटेंगे, पता है. अरे यार. All right. Okay. So, shall we move now, guys? Huh? Okay. So, let's move to the next question. Vaishali is, she's from Maharashtra. That's why she's enjoying a lot.
महाराष्ट्र ही ऐसा स्टेट है जहाँ पे तो 7 नेशनल पार्टी है.
Yes. Anyways, so shall we move now, guys? Huh? Okay. Yes. See, everyone, don't solve this question. You just have to think and tell me the answer. इस बार लिखना भी नहीं पड़ेगा, right? कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा. You just read this question and figure is not also needed. I mean, last time we have drawn the diagram. This time even diagram is not needed. The question will be solved. Okay.
$190.
190. Okay, guys, I'm getting one answer as 190. And because आप जो भी बोले, you should be knowing why you are telling this, right? You are in the position to explain it, right? ठीक है? Yes. Yes, all of you. आदर्श कैसे होगा? हाँ. अयन कैसे होगा? Sakshi? No? Okay. See, all of you, let me tell you. Can you, who will explain me the story of the question? Any one of you? Who will explain me the story of the question? Any one of you? Aditya? What's the story of the question?
Sir,
Huh.
two trains are traveling from respectively, and one train speed is 50 km per
ठीक है.
hour, and second train speed is 40 km per hour.
ठीक है.
And by the time sir, A train has traveled 100 km more than B.
अच्छा. अरे यार क्या? Yes, Ayan.
So A has started 2 hours before B. That's why they have completed.
No. You just tell me the question. आप सिर्फ मुझे question समझाइए. हाँ?
310.
The question is telling for every 1 hour, like there is a 10 kilometer gap over there.
Yes.
So it is asking like there is 100 kilometer gap.
Yes. Yes. See, everyone, the question is, let me tell you the question. The question is, there are two stations like this, right? One train is traveling from here at the rate of 50, and the train is traveling from here at the rate of 40, right? And after some time, they are meeting, right? At the time of meeting, the faster train has covered 100 kilometers more than the slower train. This is the question. So guys, just think on it. If you are allowing both the trains to travel only for 1 hour, let's say, right? So in 1 hour, this train will travel 50 and this train will travel 40. It means faster one will cover 10 kilometers more than the fast train, the slower train, right? If both of them are traveling for 2 hours, then faster train will covering 20 kilometers more than the slower train, yes or no, right? So in each 1 hour, the faster train is traveling 10 kilometers more than the slower train. So question is saying the faster train is traveling 100 kilometers more than the slower train, which means what? Which means both the trains are traveling for 10 hours and the meeting is taking place, right? So this train is coming 500, this train is coming 400, the meeting is taking place, right? So 500 plus 400 means 900. So initially they were 900 kilometers apart from each other. Guys, yes or no? Just read the question once again. Yeah. And think on it. Right? Just read the question once again and think on it. Yes or no? देखिए, just think on it, guys. कुछ नहीं करना है आपको.
Can we also do in the previous method we have did?
This is 50 and this is 40 km per hour, and they have started at the same time, right? They have started at the same time. Okay. So obviously meeting is taking place, let's say at this point, right? So faster train is covering 10 kilometers extra than the slower train in every 1 hour. Yes or no, guys? Faster train is covering 10 kilometers extra than the slower train in every 1 hour. Correct? And the question is saying the faster train is traveling 100 kilometers extra than the slower train at meeting point. Right? So let's say this point. So obviously 50 plus 40, they are approaching towards each other at the speed of 90. Right? So 100 means what? 100 divided by 10, which means both the trains are traveling for 10 hours. Right? So either you can do 90 into 10, that will give you 900. Or you can do 500 plus 400, that will also give you 900. Everybody clear? Right? So just think on it and write it down in your own words. And if you have any doubt, any confusion, any query, you please ask once again. Right?
Sir, I have
हाँ
very
बताइए.
confusion.
You are actually thinking about X, मुझे लग रहा है हाँ. Right? देखिए एक बात समझिए कि अगर आप इन दोनों ट्रेन्स को सिर्फ 1 घंटे के लिए चलाते हैं, अभी मान लीजिए थोड़ी देर के लिए दोनों ट्रेन सिर्फ 1 घंटे के लिए चलती है, तो 1 घंटे में ये चलेगी 50, ये चलेगी 40, तो ये जो है 10 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा चलेगी इसके कंपैरिजन में. अगर आप इन दोनों को 2 घंटे चला दें तो ये चलेगी 100, ये चलेगी 80. राइट? तो ये वाली ट्रेन 20 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा चलेगी. क्वेश्चन कह रहा है कि ये वाली ट्रेन 100 किलोमीटर ज़्यादा चलेगी. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि दोनों ट्रेन, देखो जब 1 घंटे दोनों ट्रेन चल रही है तो 10 किलोमीटर का गैप है, 2 घंटे चल रही है तो 20 किलोमीटर का गैप है, 3 घंटे चल रही है तो 30 किलोमीटर का गैप है. तो अगर 100 किलोमीटर का गैप है तो ये गैप क्रिएट हुआ होगा 10 घंटे में. दोनों ट्रेन 10-10 घंटे चली हैं, इसका मतलब ये हुआ. राइट? ठीक? तो 10 घंटे में ये पहुंचेगी 500 और ये आएगी 400 और मीटिंग हो जाएगी. तो इनिशियली क्या डिस्टेंस रही होगी? 900. ठीक? एवरीवन क्लियर? राइट? ओके. अब देखिए कितना सिंपल क्वेश्चन है गाइस. और मुझे बताइए कहाँ मैथ्स है इसमें? राइट? कहाँ मैथ्स है बताइए? राइट? It's logic, only and only logic, right? And everywhere it's logic, guys. आप इवन साइकोलॉजी भी पढ़ोगे ना, उसमें भी लॉजिक है. मैं ये भी बता देता हूँ आपको. सीरियसली, इफ यू अलाउ मी आई कैन आस्क यू वन क्वेश्चन. राइट? ओके, देखिए एवरीवन, let's say you went to a museum, right? I repeat, let's say you went to a museum, right? So some coins were there, right? Some coins were there, some old coins, right? So in coin, what is the speciality of the coin? Years is engraved on the coin in which year it was minted. जानते हैं आप लोग, जिस साल में कॉइन बनाया गया होता है उसके ऊपर वो साल लिखा रहता है. ठीक? तो there were 4 years on 4 different coins. The one is 1857, the second is 1947, the third is 200 AD, and the fourth is 200 BC. Right? So one person, right? One person went to this museum and he saw those 4 coins. And as soon as he saw these 4 coins, he said, "Sir, one of these 4 coins is fake." Okay? One of these 4 coins is fake. You have to identify the fake coin. Okay? Right? So everywhere is logic. So you have to identify the fake coin, guys. मुझे बताइए कौन सा coin fake है इसमें से? यस. अब लिखिए मत कुछ, आप कुछ लिख नहीं पाएंगे उसमें, कोई कैलकुलेशन नहीं है उसमें. कलम रख दीजिए अपनी. ठीक है? हाँ, यस. 3. Okay, 280. All right. Okay. One answer is option number 3, 280.
Sir, which basis the coins paper?
क्या?
Which basis the coins paper?
नहीं, ये तो आपको बताना है ना. अब वो तो वो कह के चला गया. कह के वो चला गया. ढूंढना आपको है. वो तो बोल के चला गया. Right? Yes, everybody. So logic is everywhere, everyone. You know. Logic is everywhere. Yes. Mimi, what's the answer? Maybe 4. Why? Maybe you don't know the logic. All right. Yes, everybody. Because.
ऐसा हो सकता है 4 हो उस समय उतने points ना हो.
अच्छा, उस समय थे आप,
उतने
हाँ?
benchmarks points.
See, guys, don't try to make this question as a history ka question, right? This question does not belong to history.
So I think 200 BC because after AD the counting has been started, like 1 to the birth of Jesus, but before AD, that is before Christ born, that 1 to 3, how can you count? So I think 200 BC.
Guys, are you getting what he's trying to say? Everyone, are you getting it what he's trying to say? See, all of you, let me tell you. See, everyone, you all are aware of one thing which is very common these days. What is that? This term, right? Everyone, you all are aware of it. Fine. So COVID came in 2019, December, right? So let's say with COVID, I can divide the timeline, right? So this is pre-COVID and let's say this is post-COVID. But post-COVID, COVID abhi khatam nahi hua hai. Let's say it is post-COVID. Huh? This is pre-COVID and post-COVID. So guys, for example, you have done a research and let's say you have published a research paper in 2018, right? Can you tell me like 2018 or 17 or 16, whatever. Can you tell me the term pre-COVID will be there in the research paper of 2018? It can't be there, guys, because you were not aware that in 2019 the COVID is going to come, right? Similarly, the people who were living in BC, they were not aware of that, like this time will be called BC after 200 years. Right? Guys, getting it or not? So this is all logical. This is not the history ka question. Okay? Everybody fine? So BC का कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट हो उसके ऊपर BC डेट हो ही नहीं सकती, पॉसिबल ही नहीं है. Everybody clear with this or not? बात समझ में आई आपको कि नहीं कि बस हाँ कितना जबरदस्त क्वेश्चन है, समझ रहे हैं आप? Right? And these days this question becomes more relevant due to this, right? Because we are living with this. Still we are not able to relate with this, right? Okay. Correct everyone? Acha, one more question? Huh? Huh? Okay, fine. Guys, earlier I told you like if अगर आप psychology भी पढ़ रहे हैं तो भी logic है, right? One question from that area. Okay. I always speak the truth, right? I sometimes speak the truth, right? Number 3, I always lie. Number 4, I sometimes lie. Sorry. Right. The question is, which of the given statements is logically incorrect? The question is, which of the given statements is logically incorrect? Right? The question is, which of the given statements is logically incorrect? The first is, I always speak the truth. The second is, I sometimes speak the truth. The third is, I always lie. And the fourth is, I sometimes lie. Which of the given statements is logically incorrect?
I think it's third.
I always
Third.
Everybody? Third? Okay. Who will explain it? Who will explain it? Okay, just wait. Just raise your hand. Who will explain it? One? You?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Vimy, you? What is the logic? Yep.
It's not very sound, but I don't think anybody can lie always.
Guy, it's an emotional answer. You have to answer it logically, not emotionally, Vimy. Yeah. Vimy is saying, I don't think somebody will lie always.
There are people who lie always.
See, guys, you have to answer this question logically, not emotionally, right? Yes, everyone. तो अगर ये वाला लॉजिक आप दे रहे हैं तो प्लीज हमें मत दीजिएगा. एनीवन एल्स?
ये लॉजिक नहीं है.
अच्छा ठीक है. साक्षी, कैन यू टेल मी?
Yes, sir. Sir, जो first sentence में ये बोल रहा है वो हमेशा सच बोलता है तो वो झूठ हमेशा बोल ही नहीं सकता, एक ही काम कर सकता है. So I think third वाला.
मतलब फिर से बोलिए क्या बोल.
Sir, first sentence में ये लिखा है कि वो हमेशा ही सच बोलता है, तो पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है कि वो झूठ भी बोले, क्योंकि उसमें फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में करेक्ट बोल रहा है कि मैं हमेशा सच बोलता हूँ, तो वो झूठ कैसे बोल सकता है? तो
नहीं तो आप इसको सच मान के इसको बोल रही है, ये गलत है ऐसा.
इसके कंपैरिजन में
नहीं तो ऐसा क्वेश्चन में दिया नहीं हुआ है कि अज्यूम दैट दिस स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट. दिस इज नॉट गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, राइट? ये कोई assumption आप नहीं कर सकते कि फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट सही ही है, विच इज नॉट गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. यस, एनीवन एल्स? ठीक है. हाँ पांडे जी.
दो लॉजिक है बस.
दो लॉजिक है.
एक लॉजिक, दो लॉजिक.
अच्छा.
तो पहला लॉजिक ये है कि जैसे उसमें लिखा है आई ऑलवेज लाई, तो कोई भी पर्सन हमेशा झूठ नहीं बोल सकता, कम से कम अपना नाम, मतलब
अरे
बेसिक.
अरे आप भी इमोशनल हो गए पांडे जी. रहने दें अब. बस 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 हो गया जो.
दूसरा लॉजिक.
और सर एक सर इन चीजों के फर्स्ट के सेकंड के फोर्थ के मेरे पास एग्जांपल है.
नहीं मुझे जानना ही नहीं है. प्लीज लिव इट. या रियल लाइफ में ऐसा होता नहीं. आप भी इमोशनल हो गए. हम लोग बहुत इमोशनल हो गए गाइस. रियल लाइफ में प्रैक्टिकल होने की ज़रूरत है. इमोशनल रहेंगे तो परेशानी होगी. ठीक है. पांडे जी की तरह आप हमेशा एक्स की बात करते रहेंगे. यस.
So if I tell that I always lie, that means when if I'm saying this, I'm saying the truth, which is wrong.
Yes, very good. Guys, try to understand. Suppose that if a person is liar who always speaks lie, right? So if he says, I always lie, that is the true statement. If a person is liar who always lies, and if he say, I always lie, that is the true statement. And if he always lie, always, guys, always is a very heavy term. Always. In each case, right? Always. तो अगर कोई व्यक्ति हमेशा झूठ बोलता है और उसने कह दिया कि मैं हमेशा झूठ बोलता हूं, तो उसने सच बोल दिया ना. ये कैसे हो सकता है? लॉजिकली इनकंसिस्टेंसी आ गई ना इसमें. गाइस, इट इज क्लियर? ठीक. तो आप समझिए, हर जगह लॉजिक है गाइस, हर जगह लॉजिक है. और दिस इज ओनली द लॉजिकल थिंग्स. आई मीन मैथ्स कहीं नहीं होती. मैं फिर से कह देता हूं, सिर्फ लॉजिक. राइट एवरीवन? एंड आप अपना लॉजिक इंप्रूव करिए. आप खुद से ही क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने लग जाएंगे. आपको किसी की जरूरत नहीं है. मैं आपका टीचर नहीं हो सकता. आप ही अपने टीचर हैं. गौतम बुद्ध ने कहा था अपो दीपो भव, राइट? अपने प्रकाश स्वयं बनिए. कोई आपको पढ़ा नहीं सकता. आप खुद ही अपने आप को पढ़ाएंगे. और ये स्टेज आ जाएगी. मेरा काम सिर्फ ये एक है कि मैं आपको उस स्टेज तक ले आऊं जहां पे आप खुद से सोचना शुरू करो. बस मैं सिर्फ इतना करूंगा. इसके अलावा मैं कुछ नहीं कर पाऊंगा. जो करना है आपको करना है. राइट? चलिए आगे बढ़े हम लोग. हाँ, यस, खुली आंखों से पढ़ाई करें. यस एवरीवन, चलिए जरा. सो गाइस, नाउ दिस इज द क्वेश्चन. यस, ऑल ऑफ यू. चलिए जरा, ये मुझे ये बताइए गाइस, without solving this question, those who are coming for the very first time in this class, for them this question is not there, but those who are attending this class from the first class of this topic, right? Guys, can you relate this question with something that we have studied in the past? I repeat, can you relate this question with something that we have already studied in the past? either yesterday or today or the day before yesterday. Can you relate this question with something that we have studied in the past? लिखना बंद करिए, लिखना बंद कर दीजिए guys. मुझे बताइए, can you relate this question with something that we have studied in the past? Yes, all of you. हाँ, अभी किया है? कब? कौन सा क्वेश्चन था जिसके जैसा ये क्वेश्चन है?
एक ट्रेन आगे
नहीं, नहीं. सी एवरीवन, पहले तो इस क्वेश्चन को अच्छे से पढ़िए. क्या लिखा हुआ है? दोनों ट्रेन्स कहां से शुरू हो रही हैं और कहां जा रही हैं, पहले तो ये बताइए. आपको पता है इस क्वेश्चन में दोनों ट्रेन्स एक ही जगह से शुरू होकर दूसरी जगह जा रही है. यहां पे ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है कि एक ट्रेन यहां से स्टार्ट हो रही है, एक ट्रेन यहां से स्टार्ट हो रही है. ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है. पढ़िए जरा क्वेश्चन को. राइट, जस्ट रीड द क्वेश्चन. Okay, and let me tell you friends, here the question is saying, देखिए, this is let's say Delhi, right, and this is somewhere Bombay, huh? Okay, both the trains are starting from Delhi and going towards Bombay. Yes or no? Right? The first train is Mumbai Express, right everyone? The first train is Mumbai Express, and Mumbai Express is leaving at what time? It's departing at 2:30 p.m. right? So Mumbai Express is departing at 2:30 p.m. with the speed of 60 kilometers per hour, and Rajdhani Express is leaving Delhi for Mumbai. So both the trains are starting from Delhi and going towards Mumbai, right? So Rajdhani Express is leaving at what time, guys? 4:30 and traveling with the speed of 80. So guys, I'm just drawing the situation at 4:30 p.m. मुझे ये बताइए, at 4:30 p.m. Rajdhani Express is ready to start, right? Rajdhani Express is starting at 4:30 from New Delhi. This is Rajdhani Express starting with the speed of what? 80 kilometers per hour. Everyone, yes or no? Right? So at this time, at 4:30, what will be the situation of Mumbai Express? 120 kilometers away from New Delhi, guys. Yes or no? Because for 2 hours it will be traveling, and it will be traveling for 2 hours at the rate of 60. So obviously it will be 120 kilometers away. Let's say at this point, right? So guys, this point is 120 kilometers away. Then far from Delhi towards Mumbai. So one train is Mumbai Express. This is moving towards Mumbai at the rate of 60 kilometers per hour. Right? Guys, we have solved this such type of question either today or yesterday or the day before yesterday. Any question, can you relate with this? Very good. This question is related with thief and policeman. Right? And let me tell you, in that question, the question was before the thief is being caught, how much distance he will cover. Right? So which means what we had to find in that question, like this was thief. So in that question we had to find what is the distance. Let's say suppose that meeting is taking place here, suppose that, right? So in that question we had to find this distance. Right? And here what we need to find, just read at it. Here we need to find how far away from Delhi the meeting will take place. So here what we need to find? We need to find the distance of this point. That's it. Getting it, everyone? Guys, is it clear? Right? So I'll solve this question with two processes. The first process was the yesterday's process, which was the ratio one. And the second process will be the relative speed process that we are studying right now. Everybody okay? Right? So the first process is the ratio approach. So guys, just tell me one thing. Here, what is the ratio between the speed of this train and this train? 4:3, right? So obviously, when this train is moving 3 units, this train is moving 4 units, right? So मुझे ये बताइए, to meet this train, right? To meet Mumbai Express, Rajdhani Express has to cover 120 kilometers extra than the Mumbai Express train in the same time, right? So difference between 4 and 3 is 1. 1 is equal to 120. So this is 480 and this is 360. Guys, yes? So 480 kilometers away from New Delhi, the meeting will take place. Guys, getting it? Think on it, everyone. Right? And if I need to solve this question with the help of relative speed, right? So just think on it, everyone. Currently there is a difference of 120 kilometers. Now for meeting, the difference will become 0. I mean, at the time of meeting, the difference will be 0, right? So actually, this train has to cover 120 kilometers extra than this train in the same time. यही होगा ना? आप समझिए, जैसे मान लीजिए कि ये मीटिंग है, तो ये वाली ट्रेन जितनी देर में यहाँ तक पहुँचेगी, ये वाली ट्रेन उतनी देर में यहाँ तक पहुँचेगी. तो एक्चुअली क्या हुआ कि राजधानी एक्सप्रेस ने 120 किलोमीटर ज्यादा कवर किया मुंबई एक्सप्रेस के कंपैरिजन में मीटिंग के वक्त, राइट? तो ये जब गैप 0 होगा तो कैसे 0 होगा, आप सोचिए. अब मैं बात कर रहा हूं रिलेटिव स्पीड की. तो गाइस, इफ यू थिंक अबाउट द रिलेटिव स्पीड, सो राजधानी एक्सप्रेस हैज टू कवर 120 किलोमीटर एक्स्ट्रा देन द मुंबई एक्सप्रेस इन द सेम टाइम, राइट? एंड इन एवरी 1 hour, राजधानी एक्सप्रेस इज कवरिंग व्हाट एक्स्ट्रा? 20 kilometers, right? So it has to cover 120 extra, so it will be covering 120 extra in 6 hours. आप समझिए बात को. And 20 is the relative speed, friends. Sorry, ये 6 नहीं लिखना चाहिए मुझे यहाँ पे. 20. Guys, yes or no? I'm sorry. बताइए. Actually, राजधानी एक्सप्रेस को मुंबई एक्सप्रेस के कंपैरिजन में 120 किलोमीटर एक्स्ट्रा कवर करना है टू मीट. हाँ, अब हर 1 घंटे में ये ट्रेन 20 किलोमीटर एक्स्ट्रा कवर कर रही है इसके कंपैरिजन में, ठीक? टोटल कवर करना है 120, तो 120 डिवाइडेड बाय 20 इक्वल टू 6 आवर्स. तो इसका मतलब 6 आवर्स में दिस ट्रेन विल मीट दिस ट्रेन, राइट? अब मुझे ये बताइए 6 आवर्स में ये ट्रैवल कितना करेगी? 80 into 6, which is 480, right? So 480 kilometers away from New Delhi, the meeting will take place. Guys, yes or no? Friends, is it clear? All of you? Right? Okay, Sakshi, it's clear? Vikas? Shiving? It's fine? Okay, everyone fine now? Please note it down, guys. Yeah. Okay. Those who are sitting online, guys, is it comfortable? Everyone? Guys, answer is secondary, right? You should be able to think, okay? What happened? आप इधर आगे आ जाओ ना, इधर ही आ जाओ. अच्छा, ठीक है. All right. Yes, everybody fine now? Done, all of you? Okay. Yes, done. Everyone? How? Yes, everyone done? Shall we move? Huh? All of you? Shall we move to the next question? हो गया? विकास आपका हो गया? All right. देखिए जरा. Now friends, the next question. Everyone, let me tell you about this question. You just read the question first. Everyone, just read the question. Right? Just read this question. Okay. Yes. Just read. Okay. Suppose that guys, the same question has been asked in the form of DS, data sufficiency, right? Question statement is this: at what time do they cross each other, right? Yeah, meeting time, suppose that I'm writing, meeting time. यही पूछा जा रहा है ना? That's what they're asking, Statement number one. Statement number one is this: first information, right? This is statement number one, S1. Correct? Statement number two is this. This is second statement, S2. Right? S1 is this, S2 is this. Okay? Now, my question to you is, can you solve this question by S1 alone? Can you solve this question by S2 alone? Can you solve this question with the help of S1 plus S2 together? Number 4, or this question can't be solved even S1 plus S2 together. Right? Everybody? Okay? Can you solve this question by S1 alone? Can you solve this question with S2 alone? Or can you solve this question by using both the statements together? Or even by using both the statements, this question will not be solved. The cross. Right? Okay? मुझे ये बताइए क्वेश्चन सॉल्व होगा कि नहीं होगा, पहले ये बताइए, विद द गिवन इंफॉर्मेशंस. नहीं होगा. Okay? Yes, everyone. With the given informations, will you able to solve this question or not? Yes or no? नहीं होगा? क्या बात बोली है पांडे जी ने? नहीं, अपने आप को जानना भी जरूरी है. Yes. Shall we discuss, guys?
Yes.
All of you. मैं क्यों कह रहा हूँ ऐसा इसलिए क्योंकि मैं आपको बता दूं, दिस क्वेश्चन इज अ परफेक्ट मटीरियल फॉर डेटा सफिशिएंसी. Right? This question can be asked in the form of data sufficiency any day. This question is the perfect material for data sufficiency, and in this type of question you can think कि यार इसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं दिया हुआ है, ये question कैसे solve होगा? Right? But let me tell you कि ये कैसे solve होगा. Shall we discuss? देखिए. See, all of you, देखिए. One station is what? Meerut, another is Delhi, ठीक? This is Meerut and this is Delhi. Right? Train M starts from Meerut at 5 and reaches Delhi at 9. So train M starts from Meerut at 5 AM and reaches Delhi at 9. It means it takes 4 hours to cover this distance. Correct, everybody? Now, another train, let's say it is train D. Fine. Another train starts from Delhi at 7 AM and reaches Meerut at 10:30 AM, right? So it takes what 7 a.m. है ना? हाँ. So it takes what 3.5 hours. Guys, is it correct? Huh? So you know one thing, that the ratio of the time is inversely proportional to ratio of the speeds, right? Is reverse to ratio of the speeds, right? So if they are taking the time in this ratio, then they will take the, I mean, then these speeds will be in this ratio, 3.5:4, yes or no, guys? तो आप एक काम करें, 3.5:4 to maintain this ratio, 3.5 into 4 is what, 14? You just assume the distance between these two stations is 14 kilometers, right? Okay. Now just think on it. If the train is traveling with the speed of 3.5 km per hour, it will cover 14 km in 4 hours, yes or no? And if the train is traveling at 4 km per hour, it will travel 14 kilometers in 3.5 hours, yes or no, right? So we have assumed their speeds as 3.5 km per hour and 4 km per hour. Guys, is it clear now? Right. Now this question becomes the question like that we have solved earlier. This train is starting at 5 a.m. So till 7 a.m. only this train will be running, yes or no? So till 7 a.m. only the first train will be running, and the first train covers the entire distance in 4 hours. So in 2 hours it will be exactly midway, I mean exactly halfway through, right? So this is 7 and this is 7 again. Now friends, this is the situation at 7 a.m. One train is starting at this point and another train is starting at this point, right? This is traveling at the rate of 3.5 km per hour and this is traveling at the rate of 4 km per hour. Total distance they have to travel is 7 and the relative speed is what? 7.5. Guys, yes or no? Boliye. Yes or no? Right? So meeting will take place after this much hours, this much hours after 7 a.m. Right? So 7 divided by 7.5, and guys, this value is less than 1 actually. Right? So if this value is less than 1, try to convert this into minutes. Okay. So this hour, if I want to convert this into minutes, so we have to multiply this with 60. So this is 8. So 7 into 8 is 56 minutes. So meeting will take place 56 minutes after 7 a.m. So the answer is 7:56 a.m. the meeting will take place. So at 7:56 a.m. the meeting will take place, guys. Okay? All of you clear now? Okay? Yes, I am. Your doubt.
Can you explain from that 7 thing? I lost count of 7.
ओहो, देखो ये सब समझ में आ गया, तो उसके बाद तो ये क्वेश्चन ऐसा हो गया ना कि एक ट्रेन 5 बजे शुरू कर रही है इस स्पीड से, एक ट्रेन 7 बजे स्टार्ट कर रही है दिस स्पीड से, और ये शुरू कर रही है 5 बजे, ये शुरू कर रही है 7 बजे, कितने बजे मिलेंगे? ऑलमोस्ट वैसा क्वेश्चन हो गया ना, इसको तो आप सॉल्व कर ही सकते हैं, राइट? इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट क्या है कि देखिए आप इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आपको ये वैल्यू पता होनी चाहिए और ये वैल्यूज पता होनी चाहिए कि उनकी स्पीड्स क्या है। आपको सबसे पहले ये सोचना है कि मैं इस क्वेश्चन को तब सॉल्व कर पाऊंगा जब मुझे ये पता होगा कि ये टोटल डिस्टेंस कितनी है और ये किस स्पीड से चल रही है और ये किस स्पीड से चल रही है। गेटिंग इट? तो ये डेटा आपको चाहिए था, वो आपने निकाला, क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो गया।
सॉल्व करने में तो आधा टाइम ऐसे ही चला जाएगा।
नहीं, एक बार आपने कर लिया ना, अब आपको ये पता है कि ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाएगा। अगर ये डेटा सफिशिएंसी में आता है तो विदाउट सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन यू कैन टेल द आंसर लाइक विद दिस बोथ इंफॉर्मेशन आई कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन, राइट? एवरीबॉडी यस और नो? विकास क्लियर है अभी? ठीक है, ओके। पांडे जी इज फाइन? ओके, चलिए। यस, those who are sitting online, everyone, those who are sitting online, guys, सॉल्व हो पा रहा है कि नहीं? मजा आ रहा है कि नहीं आपको? हाँ, शेयरिंग, आर यू एंजॉयिंग दिस? Yes, that's great. Yes. Yes, online students. Done. Any doubt, friends? Any confusion? Any query in these type of questions? No? No? All right. Okay. Guys, let me discuss some PYQs related to this topic, what we are studying today, right? एक बुक जो है उनको दे दीजिए पीछे पीछे या ये आपके पास भी नहीं है आप Mimi, you please come here, just share the book with him. आपके पास भी बुक नहीं है you take the okay. Yes, everyone. All right, guys, just come to the page number, everyone, page number 233, question number 6, all of you, page number 233, question number 6. Guys, without doing anything, you have to tell me the answer. Page number 233, question number 6, right? Without doing anything, you have to tell me the answer. Page number 233, question number 6. Without doing anything, you have to tell me the answer. Yes, everyone. You just have to tell me the answer without solving it. Okay. 10-10? Yes. हो गया? हो गया? 10-10 is the answer. They will meet 2 hours after 8:10 a.m. Right? Yes or no, guys? Right? 2 hours after 8:10. So that will be 10:10. Guys, it's clear? ठीक है? तो एग्जाम में आपको ऐसा ही करना होगा. आप बस क्वेश्चन देखिए और सॉल्व कर दीजिए. और जितने क्वेश्चन आप इस तरह से कर पाएंगे, सबसे पहले उन्हीं क्वेश्चंस को हिट करिएगा. ठीक है? Now, just flip the page. Come to page number, question number 16, guys. Page number 234. Question number 16, page number 234. Yes, all of you. Question number 16, page number 234. Question number 16, page number 234. In which year it was asked? 21. All right. So guys, this was 2021. Everybody, this was 2021. Yes, everyone, what happened? नहीं हो रहा है क्या? साक्षी नहीं हो रहा है? Okay, विकास आप देखिए. First is correct. All right. Okay. Yes, online students, guys, what is the answer? For this question, online students, what is the answer? नहीं हो रहा है? Oh. Yes, everyone. Just look at the question. Shall I discuss? Everyone, shall I discuss? Akram, what's your answer? No? Okay. Chale, theek hai. Guys, the question is, question number 16. Everyone. Question is saying a person X from a place A and another person Y from the place B set out at the same time to walk towards each other. The places are separately by a distance of 15 kilometers. ठीक है. X walks at a uniform speed of 1.5 km per hour and Y walks at the speed of 1 km in the first hour and with the uniform speed of 1.25 km in the second hour and with the uniform speed of 1.5 in the third hour and so on. It means he is increasing his speed by 0.25 km per hour in every 1 hour. Yes or no? Right? Okay. The first statement is they take 5 hours to meet. This is the first statement. The second statement is they meet midway between A and B. Okay, everybody. So, the first statement is they meet. अच्छा देखिए, सबसे पहले तो ये समझिए कि सिचुएशन क्या है. सिचुएशन ये है कि A and B they are 15 kilometers apart in the beginning. How? A is traveling towards B with a uniform speed of 1.5 km per hour, right? And B is traveling towards A with the speed of what? 1 km per hour in the first hour, then 1.25 in the second hour, then 1.5 in the third hour, then 1.75 in the fourth hour, right? Then 2.0, right, in the fifth hour, and so on. This is the pattern of walking of B, right? And this is the pattern of walking of A. A is running with a constant speed of 1.5 km per hour, right? So guys, just think on it. The first question is, the first statement is they take 5 hours to meet. Okay? So in 5 hours, the distance traveled by A and the distance traveled by B, if it becomes 15 kilometers, then they will take 5 hours to meet. Yes or no? Just think on it. If the distance traveled by A plus the distance traveled by B in 5 hours becomes 15 kilometers, then they will be meeting in 5 hours. Yes or no? So in 5 hours, A will travel what? 5 into 1.5. In 5 hours, A will travel what? This is 7.5 kilometers, right? Okay. In 5 kilometers, B will travel what? ये लिखा हुआ है 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 hours, right? So 1 plus 2, 3. ठीक है? And this is 1.25 and 1.75. This is what? This is again 3, right? So 3 plus 3, 6, and 6 plus 1.5 is 7.5, right? So if I add these 5 values, I will get 7.5 kilometers. So which means B will be covering 7.5 kilometers in 5 hours, right? So guys, in 5 hours, A will be covering 7.5 and B will be also covering 7.5, and so together it will become 15 and the meeting will take place in 5 hours. Yes or no? And guys, 7.5 is what? It is exactly the midpoint, because total is 15 and 7.5 is exactly midpoint. So they will be meeting exactly at midpoint, right? The second statement is also correct. Right, everyone? The first statement is also correct and the second statement is also correct. Okay, so this was the question of CSAT 2021. Is it clear, everybody? Right? How simple the question was. Right? And where is the maths? Right? Did we apply maths here? We just applied logic, guys. Right? Okay? Everybody clear with this? ठीक है? आज इतना ही रखें. Right. Okay, everyone. So tomorrow we'll take one more class to finish this chapter. Right. Okay, everyone. Chale, thank you, guys. Thank you so very much, and we enjoyed this class very much. Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.